Hello family, happy what's today? Sunday. So y'all with something different this week, the first informational video of the channel. Can we get a round of applause for that video? I'm very excited to film for you guys, and my therapist and I have been talking a whole lot about how I feel inside of my body, and realized that I carry a lot of energy, a lot of negative energy from, I think, past traumas. May worry I carry energy of other people as well. So something that we are going to focus on today is five ways to cleanse negative energy is where we're going to start off. Definitely, if you enjoyed this video, like it, comment, because this can very easily be a series. I plan to make this a series where I split specifically into cleansing of the mind, the body, and the spirit, and the home. So that's going to be a lot of different really juicy things, and I'm very particular about the way that I practice, because I don't think that I need rituals or things like that. Like, I am a child of God, of the universe, so I believe a lot of power comes from my words, and I don't think that I should have to do a lot of things. So if you are looking for spell work, things like that, not the right place, but I will definitely teach you some different rituals on how to get rid of your energy. So here we go. Sensate therapy, which is an awesome practice that my therapist introduced me to. Sensate is a practice that works on refocusing the participants in their own sensory perceptions. So typically it's used for sex therapy, which is, as I told you guys, type of therapy that I'm in right now. But I personally think that it's been helping a lot just to release negative energy in all aspects of my life, because it's just releasing it from my body. And it just took that realizing, I might be carrying actually other people's negative energy around. And we probably all doing a lot of that. We grown, and this is an exchange of energy when that happens. Like, we're going to be real. That's, it's powerful to have sex with somebody. It's not just something light. And especially if it may have been trauma put on you through that, then it's good to make sure that you're releasing any negative energy that might be attached to you through any situations with other people. So the way that you do sensate therapy is you start at the top of your head. Well, you can really start wherever, but you put your hands on the crown of your head, and you start by noticing where you are. The focuses are like squeezing, light touching, cool in temperature, cool and hot. So you run your hands over your body and you say, I like that this feels cool, and I like the way the pressure feels on this part of my body. I don't like what it feels like to be rubbed lightly on that part of my body. That feels very weird, and it warms me up, and I don't particularly like being hot there. So it's just the practice of going through all the different parts of your body and kind of being in touch. And my therapist had me first start with 15 minutes, and I feel like I've just felt so much more grounded in my body, and like I have control of myself. Like, it's just, I feel more protective of myself. It's opening my throat chakra. Just so many things that I just feel like it's releasing a lot of negative energy. Every single time I finish, I just feel a little bit lighter and a little bit more like this is my body, and just more grounded in that, because I think that it's easy to start feeling dissociated from your body if you've been through certain things. So yes, just feeling grounded in my body. I'm not carrying nobody's energy but mine. And this is also a practice that you can do with a partner. You can have your partner to do this, or you can do it to them. And it's also really great for getting closer in your intimate relationships. So definitely check out Sensate Therapy if you have never heard of it before. This is gonna sound so silly to y'all, but jumping is very simple. I am a daycare kid, okay? My grandmother actually ran a daycare, and so I came up basically every day in my life in a daycare with a whole bunch of other kids, routine. And one of the parts of our routine was doing circle time. Part of our circle time was the jump song. Oh, we jump and we jump and we jump up and down. Jumping, jumping, jumping up and down. Oh, we jump and we jump and we jump up and down. We jump, we jump, we jump, 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 and stop. Oh, we turn and we turn and we turn all around. I love that. I love it. I love it. I love it. I feel so good even as an adult every day after I do that. That one is really great for if somebody just pissed you off. If I work in customer service. So there's sometimes where people just talk to me like they are crazy, and you know how you just wanna one good time. Jump it out. Jump and punch. I swear to y'all, you might look a little silly to other people out there. But yes, find you a quiet little space, jump that energy out of your body, swing it out, punch it out, spin it out, do whatever you gotta do to just release it. I promise y'all it works. Try it with the song. Just sing the song in your head. Just sing the song in your head and just jump around a little bit and just give it back to them. Give the energy back to the universe, because the universe can handle it. I promise you it can. I'm gonna think I sound so cliche when I say this, but I really mean it. Yoga. It has been a new practice in my life. I always been one to hit a quick stretch in the morning, make sure I'm not stiff, but yoga is not the same, y'all. Actually find a yoga practice that is specifically for what you need. I have been doing yoga. My homework was for at least every other day. I've been really doing it every day. And just getting up and finding a yoga that is specifically for what I need that morning. Yoga for focus. My baby had a test the other day. Yoga for happiness. We were going out. I didn't want to have any anxiety that day. Yoga for trauma release. Trauma focused yoga, y'all. I will link in the bio a trauma focused yoga I did that had a lot of hip openers in it that welled up emotion in me. And I do not mean in a bad way. I wasn't crying or doing anything like that. But you know how when you can just feel the emotion come inside you, like when it's tears behind your eyes type, it was like that. And I knew that I was in the right spot. At the end of that session, I just naturally let out this huge cleansing breath. And I realized, like, damn, I'm really in the right place doing the exact thing I need to be doing. That was not a coincidence. I didn't even know it was the end of the session. It was just that time where I just felt it all, not all, baby steps, but I felt a lot of it just release out of my body. I felt the tension leave, and I was like, that was negative energy that needed to flow out. So definitely look into some different types of yoga that are specifically for what you need. I think that I kind of thought it as a more general thing. And so I was like, oh yeah, it's just some stretches, but dig into it further. Look really into it and see if it's anything that you specifically need. If you can find a video for that, try one good session and see if you feel like it brings anything up. The simplest and honestly might be the most important one is I am affirmations. This one I think helps a lot if you have trouble with dissociating from your body, not feeling the strength of yourself, because I think that does have a lot to do with negative energy that we're carrying around. So a great way to counteract that is to start your day by saying I am, being grateful for the things, and intentionally using the I am mantra when you feel insecure. So for me, that is driving. I am going to make it to where I'm driving safely. I am an amazing driver. I am very capable, and I am going to whip this car into this parking space. I am not going to touch anything around me. I am divine. I am protected. Okay. Those are the mantras. And by the time you finish, you just feel it. So I am affirmations are awesome to release any negative energy, again, that you may be feeling in the moment, or if you just want to do them when you wake up. There was a time where I realized I didn't feel like my body was mine. So something that helped me was having on the mirror, I am beautiful, and saying to myself every single day, looking at myself until I believed it, I am beautiful. And literally, y'all, I faked it till I made it, because you can't tell me nothing now, okay? But if you'd have caught me in college, like, I had to do that. So definitely hit some I am mantras. Fake it until you make it. Even if you don't believe it right now, say it to yourself until you believe it, because that's the only way it works. If you just say I am this, I am that, you're not putting the power behind it, the intention behind it, it's not going to work the same way. But look yourself in the mirror and say, I am that bitch, okay? And it's going to be true, I promise. Burning a candle. This one I have not gotten the pleasure to do yet, but I think it's going to be awesome because I found that you can do specific colors. Now, again, this kind of goes back to magic spell work. I'm very careful about how I dibble dabble in those things. But very simple. Find an orange candle. Orange candles, they represent the sacral chakra, but then they also represent it was like, so it says that orange corresponds with the sacral chakra energy, joy, new happiness, creativity, and positive change. And it's also great if you are trying to release any negative energy specifically from your sacral chakra. It talks about just burning an orange candle, but then it also talks about doing a specific practice where you burn the orange candle. You watch the smoke rise up, and then you lay on your back. You place your hands over your sacral chakra. Close your eyes and imagine the smoke rising again, and that is the releasing of the negative energy specifically from your sacral chakra. So that's also a great one to try. Or you can look into other color candles. I saw that it said white was for bringing back positive energy and black was for releasing negative energy. So definitely look into the burning of candles as well. And a bonus for you guys, because I got you. I have been doing something lately called a stream of consciousness writing. I don't know exactly that this is for releasing negative energy, but it's been making your girl feel lighter at the end. So I'm gonna tell you how to do it. It said that you can do up to 3 pages a day if you're trying to do this to help you get more in touch with your ancestors, because it's also awesome for getting messages from ancestors and strengthening your intuition. I've not been doing that many pages, but even just sitting down for 5 minutes and doing it for me, the one time I did it, y'all, it mind blowing. So that's why it's a bonus. But you have literally just this piece of paper. You close your eyes and you just go. Whatever comes out comes. I put on a little bit of lo-fi. You're not supposed to think about what's coming next, which can be hard if you got ADD or anything else, but you literally just sit there until you drop in. It took me a while, but there was a point where I felt like I finally dropped into it. And I think that it's something that may take more practice. It may take more practice because there's going to be a point where I know that it's messages I'm receiving and it's not necessarily me anymore. But regardless of any of that, when I come out of the stream of consciousness writing, I feel so grounded within myself. I feel like all of those intrusive thoughts that were in my head before, like they've been cleared out, because you just spent the last 20 minutes having nothing else. Okay, so that's also a great way to just release any of those other random thoughts flowing in your head and center yourself back into the moment. So I really hope that you guys enjoyed these tips that I gave you today. Please like if you did, and make sure that you subscribe to this channel, because like I said, I'm going to make this a series. Okay, like I'm super excited and just glad that everything is falling together. This is something that's so important to me right now. So just wanted to pour it back into you guys, and I hope that you guys have an awesome rest of your week.